your budget. See photos of actual projects at CabinetDiscounters.com. Then call for a free consultation with an experienced designer at Cabinet Discounters.
Check it out at CabinetDiscounters.com.
Cabinet Discounters. Great quality, great price.
Right now at 11, tracking a ferocious storm like no other. Devastating the Bahamas, Hurricane Dorian is now moving closer to the U.S.
And now what we need is for this storm to shift up to the northeast. We're tracking it out for you.
ABC 7 is in the storm zone.
The waves are so big, they're getting up and over this protective dune.
And following the changing plans to respond and recover.
A local task force is on a new mission tonight.
Plus, the local families distraught for the Bahamas.
I hope to God that it doesn't.
Complete coverage tonight of this force of nature.
Now, ABC 7 News at 11. On your side. We begin with a breaking news alert.
The video just takes your breath away. There's almost nothing left on Abaco in the Bahamas, and so much of the island is still underwater. We're going to show you the heroic rescues amid this devastation.
And tropical storm force winds reach Florida's coastline. Dorian is ever so close as it accelerates north.
From the Stormwatch 7 Weather Center to Florida, ABC 7 does have complete team coverage for you.
And we also have an update from Virginia's world-famous elite rescue team because the mission just moved. But we begin with our chief meteorologist, Bill Kelly, and the brand new track that's just in tonight. Bill, what's the latest?
Yeah, guys, so what we do is we look at these new tracks and we analyze them and see how they compare to the other before. It's a couple things to notice. The first thing is that things have changed very little. Still 110-mile-per-hour winds, and that's a strong Category 2, 1 mile away from a major Category 3 storm, 1 mile per hour, I should say. Moving still at 6 miles per hour, which by itself is very slow, but now it's finally getting that north progression and switching. It was northwest, now north-northwest, so starting to get a little bit of that turn, gust to 130. Here is the most recent track as we take you on into the next couple of days. By tomorrow morning, still 110-mile-per-hour winds, still well offshore, but the impacts are going to be felt along the Florida coastline tomorrow. That storm surge, that's rain, and that is some wind. And then it approaches the Georgia and South Carolina coastline by Thursday morning, still at a strong Category 2, and then it starts to switch. And where we're going to be watching, though, is during our day Thursday for potential landfall into South or North Carolina, but we're hoping that this track stays a little bit farther off to the east before it really starts picking up steam, and by Friday, it should be well off by the weekend. It's long gone. Coming up, we're going to be talking about our local conditions. Our next weather maker, it's tomorrow. We'll break it down in just a few minutes.
Tonight, at least 7 dead in the Bahamas. More are expected. This is according to the Prime Minister. Today was the first chance they got to see what Abaco looks like. So much of the Grand Bahama area is inaccessible.
The damage is remarkable. We've heard Bill say it all week. Imagine the strongest tornado you can think of, but instead of it being over in a flash, that wind just keeps hitting it for a full day, and then the water rushes in. There are stories of rescues to share, like what CNN encountered here in Freeport. Take a look.
These people are going out and pulling people from their houses, from the top of their houses, and saving their lives. Look, there's a little baby here. They're a boy. They're covering up and protecting. Here, I assume, is his mother. Come through, come through, come through. Good job.
An ABC News crew saw a family of 4 floating away in floodwaters. They tried to escape the rising water. They helped pull them to safety, and they were okay. And the same with the family who braved chest-high water to save themselves and their dogs. But not everybody was so lucky. One fisherman on the island described the only option that he had left after his wife drowned in their house. And he was on the verge of going under himself in his own home.
It came over the roof. I would imagine 21 feet at least. We were doing all right until the water kept coming up and all the appliances were going around the house like a washing machine. That's probably I got hit with something in there. And I had no tools to chop a hole in the roof, in the ceiling. So I swam. I saw my boat was still there and I swam. I took a chance and